The Smarter Energy Research Institute, or SERI, is a new consortium that's designed to bring together utility members, we now have 3 of them, with IBM researchers.
We just hosted our first annual conference, and we have shown now extremely promising results. In SERI, we define 5 tracks. One is we call outage planning optimization, so how to improve the reliability of a utility, particularly when they face a storm that may cause damage. How do you respond optimally to that storm? We have a second area around asset management optimization. A third area is around the integration of renewables and the impact that that has on the grid, and how do we maximize the renewable potential in the grid. The fourth area is around wide area situational awareness. How do we have a holistic view of what is the situation of the grid in real time? And the fifth, something we call the participatory network. And that is about how do we transform the relationship with the consumer now that they have smart meters and smart devices, etc.
Getting folks in the same room is invaluable because you take the researchers and scientists' insight into the problem and ability to solve problems with the very latest technologies, together with the people who really understand the problem.
The value is that we're starting to see the benefits of the analysis and using the tool to actually forecast when we're going to do work and predict some of the outages that could occur. In the OPRO area, I think we're very excited about that because we were able to see a direct result of one of the studies that they did with Deep Thunder, where they predicted where weather was going to come in 3 days in advance of a storm.
Well, I think analytics is always useful in any field. It simply boils down to something I've been pretty convinced of my whole life. It is always better to know than not to know. And analytics is a way to assure that you can always know as much as you can. And as we get smarter, as we are able to predict what might happen and those things that we don't want to happen, once we can predict them with high certainty, we can typically avoid them.
This collaboration model with the utility industry is completely unique and really exciting. We are bringing together utility members with the researchers and scientists into the same room so that we can get immediately that operational view of what matters in a utilities environment and help them steer the creation of these new analytics.
DTE joined SERI for a couple of very important reasons. One was a fresh perspective on problem solving. Being able to take customer problems, take issues that we're dealing with internally, and having some very bright, smart people involved in the solution.
The research center of Hydro-Quebec has about 250 researchers. Very, very competent in power systems, very competent in materials. We felt that we could gain quite a bit by joining a research institute where we had the analytic capacities of researchers like the people we met from IBM Watson's and other centers from IBM Research. So to leverage on their computational capabilities for us seemed a logical choice.
Because we want to know and understand the behavior of our customers to be actually able to prepare ourselves for the future. We really strongly feel that the data-driven approach will help us with predicting actually what customers may do now, but also what they may do in the future. Yeah, working face to face is much easier than actually working with a great distance in between. And it's actually really nice to see all the work of the other SERI participants and also how we can actually benefit from that.
It's about really changing the game of how utilities think about their asset, plan about their asset, and maintain their asset. It's about changing how they take the data that they have today and convert into insight, so they go ahead and fix things a minute before they break.
So for utilities that are adopting smart grid technology, meters are delivering millions of measurements of data every day. And over months and years, that builds up into a massive data set. And there is a need to be able to process that data both in real time to give people information so they can make decisions in the moment, and also across large swaths of time so that they can analyze trends and information about what is happening to their grid.
The Outage Prediction and Response Optimization application, or OPRO, uses advanced weather prediction, predictive damage estimates, and optimized crew positioning and response planning to improve a utility's preparation for and response to weather-related power outages. The Connectivity Models application uses meter information to infer customer phase and customer-to-transformer connectivity, minimizing the need to perform costly manual inspection to update and verify the utility's connectivity models. The Optimized Planned Asset Maintenance and Capital Investment application, or OPAMC, uses power flow simulation along with available instrumentation to determine utility asset health conditions, enabling better asset maintenance and capital investment, and deferment of costly instrumentation. The Asset Risk Management and Optimized Repair, Rehab, Replace application, or ARMOR Cubed, applies predictive and prescriptive analytics on big data to identify, quantify, and ultimately optimize infrastructure maintenance and planning for all electrical assets. The Wind and Hydro Integrated Stochastic Engine, or WISE, is an electric generation planning solution that enables a significantly higher percentage of renewable integration, reductions in reserves, and better demand matching, resulting in significant potential cost savings. The Wide Area Situational Awareness application, or WASA, aims to rapidly identify grid anomalies and alert operators to act before cascading failures that lead to massive blackouts. It will also provide high-performance monitoring, advanced querying, and visualization of the grid state. The Customer Intelligence application provides advanced customer segmentation capabilities and predictive analytics so that utilities better understand their customers and those customers' impact on future utility operations.
We want a core group that is going to be focused on this transformation, on innovation. And what we want to give the SERI members is that we want them to disproportionately benefit from the information and communication technologies revolution. So that select group of members are the ones who are really going to be at the leading edge of transforming the industry.